Hey everyone, and welcome to the first training video in this series. During this period of time while we're all at home and we're trying to maintain and progress in our climbing, I thought it'd be a great idea to put together a series of exercises for you to follow along with without any equipment. Today we're going to be looking at core exercises for all levels of climbers. This will be directly aimed at static holds, stepping up your body tension and stability on extended moves. Let's jump into it. The first core exercise we'll be looking at today is the plank. This is a nice and simple endurance-based position that will slowly fatigue the core, giving your body a stimulus similar to climbing steep terrain for a period of time. Targeting the core while away from your gym is not only useful for maintaining your strength, but you will see some significant improvements when returning. This is because we'll be isolating the positions and working at a higher intensity. All of these exercises in today's video can be done in multiple ways, allowing you to adjust the difficulty to your ability. I will break these down for you in just a moment. Each rep of the plank should be held for 1 minute long. Then you should take a 1 minute break and repeat 6 times for a total of 6 minutes holding this position. Here you can see me demonstrating the easier version of this exercise, moving onto my hands to decrease the pressure through my core and put more weight into my feet. If you're unable to complete the 1 minute on your elbows, I'd recommend starting in this position. When performing any of these exercises, remember to breathe while holding the positions. This will keep your body relaxed and will positively translate into your climbing. Focus on keeping good form, with shoulders engaged and a nice line from your feet to your head. This is important to gain the most benefit from each exercise. The second core exercise we'll be looking at today is the plank, but removing one hand. This is an intermediate exercise that's similar to the first, but we'll be increasing the difficulty by introducing a balance element in which your core will need to stabilize. This is very similar to when you're reaching for holds while staying engaged throughout the body. As the difficulty increases, we'll be lowering the time that we hold these positions. As this is a power endurance style exercise, we'll be locking this in for 15 seconds. Switching sides with minimal rest gives us a total of 30 seconds for a single repetition. I like to add a few additional seconds to my timer to compensate for this change. Take a 1 minute rest between repetitions and repeat 6 times for a total of 3 minutes holding this. To stabilize this position, you want to separate your feet just slightly and keep your weighted arm engaged closer to the center of your body. To decrease the intensity of this exercise, you can drop down onto your elbows. This will lower the rotation created by the extended hand and will allow for larger muscle groups to do the stabilizing. The third and final exercise in this routine helps with max power moves, when only 2 limbs can be used to keep tension whilst climbing. This position increases shoulder stability and lower back engagement, developing the linking muscles that will often disengage during stretched out moves, especially on overhanging boulders. Hold this position for 10 seconds and take minimal rest as demonstrated. Pause for 1 minute before completing the next repetition and repeat 6 times for a total of 2 minutes holding this shape. To decrease the difficulty of this exercise, you can lower down onto your knee and elbow. This will decrease the rotation created by your hand and foot and will put more weight through the larger muscle groups that can support this movement. These exercises I have demonstrated today can be used individually or combined into a well-rounded workout routine that can be completed in under 30 minutes. Always warm up and start your routine with the hardest exercise, then work your way down in difficulty. This will allow you to give your best effort on every rep. This climbing specific progression is my favourite way to develop core tension while away from the wall. I hope you find these exercises just as useful, keeping you motivated towards your goals.